Production begins on I Am Legend 2. Will Smith will change everything. In the past few days, different internet portals have given the news that the movie I Am Legend 2 has started production. But when could we see a trailer? What will the story be about? In this video, we will be talking about everything you should know about the movie I Am Legend 2. And for more videos of your favorite series and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Oasis Geek. The news of the beginning of the production of I Am Legend 2 first saw the light last September 4th on the website Variety, a page that is usually used by different Hollywood companies to give important news. Part of the news reads as follows: after signing a multi-year deal with Warner Brothers, I Am Legend writer Avika Goldsman confirmed that I Am Legend 2 is in the works. The original film grossed $585 million worldwide, serving as an adaptation of Richard Matheson's 1954 novel of the same name. It stars Smith in the lead role as virologist Robert Neville, a survivor of a man-made plague who works to find a cure. Following the original film's success, there was speculation of a possible I Am Legend prequel. However, director Francis Lawrence disputed these claims in 2011, stating, "No, I don't think that's ever going to happen." The Last of Us inspired Avika Goldsman's writing. The popular post-apocalyptic video game, The Last of Us, which received an HBO adaptation starring Pedro Pascal in 2023, influenced Goldsman to begin writing I Am Legend 2. "I'm obsessed with The Last of Us, where we see the world just post-apocalypse but also after a 20-30-year lapse," said Goldsman. "You see how the Earth reclaims the world, and there's something beautiful in the question of, as a man steps away from being the primary tenant, what happens? That will be especially visual in New York. I don't know if they'll climb up to the Empire State Building, but the possibilities are endless." Alicia Braga wants to reprise her role for the sequel. Alicia Braga starred in I Am Legend alongside Smith as a survivor of the vampire-like plague. By the end of the original film, Braga's character Anna survives. However, in an interview with Collider, she revealed she did not know the sequel was in development. "I was super surprised and very curious," she said. "I was almost jumping on the phone and saying, 'Can I please be in it? Can I please be in it? Can I please be in it?' I'm a huge Akiva fan. I think he's such a wonderful writer," she continued. "I was very excited to hear that they were continuing with the movie I Am Legend 2. There are several interesting aspects to this news. Mainly, the rumors about the pre-production of I Am Legend 2. As the article said, these rumors have been circulating since 2011. But in the last months, they have gained a lot of strength. That is why in this channel, we have made several videos analyzing the possibilities of what could happen in this sequel. This news confirms that production has begun, or at least they are already in the process, and that the actors who participated in the previous films are interested in participating again. Another interesting point is the influence that the video game The Last of Us had on screenwriter Akiva Goldsman. The post-apocalyptic setting of that game seems to have inspired Goldsman's vision for this sequel, focusing on how nature takes over abandoned cities. Undoubtedly, this opens up many narrative possibilities to show a New York taken over by vegetation. It is also exciting that Alicia Braga has expressed her desire to reprise her role as Anna. Her character survived the end of the original film, so it would be logical to see her join Neville in this new adventure. Together they could explore this post-apocalyptic world dominated by nature. But then what will we see in the film? The relationship between Jordan and Neville may not be exactly friendly. It is possible that the community, led by Jordan, sees Neville as a threat, considering him a mad scientist who tried to play God. Initially, Jordan might position himself as an antagonist, questioning and challenging Neville's methods and motivations. However, as the story progresses, they could find common ground and ally to face an even greater challenge. But everything mentioned about Michael B. Jordan's character could be based on hearsay. Until we have an official description of his character, we won't be able to determine for sure his role, whether as hero or antagonist. But what about Neville? How is he still alive? And what could happen in the second movie? The first I Am Legend movie has two different endings. The version shown in theaters presented us with a tragic ending, in which Robert Neville sacrifices himself to save Anna and Ethan, allowing them to escape with the cure. However, the alternate ending presents a different conclusion, which many consider more faithful to the tone and message of Richard Matheson's original novel. In this alternate ending, Neville discovers that the infected, particularly the leader of the Darkseekers, have emotions and feelings. The leader only wanted his partner back, whom Neville had captured for his experiments. In a moment of revelation and mutual understanding, Neville returns the infected woman and leaves the lab with Anna and Ethan, leaving the city behind. This ending makes it clear that Neville, in his obsession to find a cure, had not realized that the infected were not simply monsters, but beings with emotions and motivations of their own. This is where the title I Am Legend comes from, as Neville realizes that for the infected, he is the monster, the feared legend who captures and experiments on their own. The character of Neville would be an antagonist to these creatures, but we will talk about this in a future video. But what will happen with the virus in this second part? The KV virus, which transformed most of humanity into bloodthirsty creatures, has had time to mutate and adapt. In the first film, we saw the initial effects of the virus and how Neville struggled to find a cure. Now, years later, it is likely that the virus has evolved, leading to different types of mutations and perhaps even new strains. The search for a definitive cure, or even a way to coexist with the virus and its mutations, could be a central part of the plot of the second film. The fact that it is mentioned production has already begun means that filming could start at any time, and we could soon have a teaser trailer at any moment. As for the possible release date, according to several sources close to the production, we could be seeing the return of I Am Legend in 2025. And this also opens the door to a possible future series based on this universe. But tell me, what do you think about the beginning of the production of I Am Legend 2? This is a project that fans have been waiting for years. Personally, I'm excited about the possibility of seeing the return of Will Smith in the role of Robert Neville, exploring new scenarios in that post-apocalyptic world. Of course, we still have to wait for more details, but just the fact that production has begun is already great news for fans of the franchise. And as always, for more videos of your favorite sagas and movies, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You are on The Oasis Geek.